right? Yeah, I think the camera's okay as well. All right. Yes. First of all, happy 50th anniversary Walt Disney World, and thank you so much for all the memories you've gave it all. I've got so many memories to cherish. It's unbelievable, and I had first of all I had hard time picking out the photos like what I wanted to share like on Instagram and Twitter because of just so many. Like I was like flicking through my Facebook and Instagram, and I just couldn't choose, and it was kind of stressful to be honest. And I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna share some of my new cosplays. Which was Wendy from Peter Pan, Jane from Tarzan, and also Cinderella. And hope you like them. Well, the original plan for Wendy and Jane was to leave them all Kingdom Hearts streams, like for the first one, Kingdom Hearts 1, yes. But I just thought, you know what, why not? I can't wait that long to post them. But like, yeah, I hope you like them. Yes, this is what we're gonna do so far. First of all, I'm gonna like say I've been really excited for this stream because Disney is a huge part of my life, you see. I've loved it since I was like tiny, like a toddler. Um, but I can't remember like what was my first Disney film I watched. I can't remember. I think it was The Little Mermaid. Yeah, it was either that or Pinocchio. Hey! Yes. Well, later on. Later on. But this is how we're going to work. We're going to chat about Disney, like what your memories are. Please don't hesitate to share what your memories have been through Disney. I love hearing them. And we're going to play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and we're going to go on to Castle of Dreams. So I just thought it'd be a good idea to cosplay Cinderella, which I didn't think I would do, to be honest, because I just had so many like on my mind. Like for cosplay, that's it. I did cosplay when I was, well, not cosplay. I didn't know it exists. Yeah, I did dress up as when I was little, but I can't remember what for. Sorry, I keep moving my wig. Like, I think it's that bit that I struggle with the most because I don't know, but never mind. You know who I am, but it's just like typical that it's kind of messing up like during the stream. But memory blank. Yes, I did like when I was little. I've got like so many memories like watching the film and stuff. And I like the live action remake of Lily James, fantastic. But we'll get into that like when things warm up. But yes, so we're gonna talk about like the Disney parks, restaurants, characters, what your favourite Disney films are. Yeah, just everything. I've kind of write a lot of things down, like and it's endless. You'll have no idea. But yes. 58, I know. God, that is like a long time ago. Speaking of that, last night I watched the live stream when announced the new fireworks show. Oh my god, it is fantastic. I think I was nearly in tears, but it's just amazing. People upset that the happily ever after fireworks like gone, but I've already seen it. But I'm not upset because Disney do things great all the time, don't they? It was what? It was 23 years old. Oh really? Oh really? Oh wow, 23 years old when you were born. That's that is like insane. Yeah, I don't think I was. Yeah, I wasn't born then. I think a year before. Yeah, I'm not like good with maths, but I've been Oh, you're almost 27 now. Oh yes, and that's yeah. I think that's about right. Um. So yes, the reason why I wanted a cosplay of Cinderella was because I just thought it's her castle in Magic Kingdom, which it makes sense in a way. And I remember going to the castle for breakfast when I was 8 years old. What a memory to cherish. I was dressed like I was dressed up as Alice in Wonderland, which I really enjoyed in a way. Like I probably won't cosplay that character again. Not that I don't have anything against Alice in Wonderland. It's just like it's not one I would choose now because I've got other things I want to cosplay. But I thought it was a good choice, and that was one like I'll never forget. But the thing about the Cinderella Castle, I think it's one that you only do like just once. That's what I heard, and I agree. I don't want to like go in there again unless I had kids because I would like to keep that memory for good. Like if it makes sense. So yeah, and of course Jennifer Hale voices her in Kingdom Hearts, which is nice. What else? I wrote everything down because in case I don't forget. As I say, like if you're a huge Disney fan, if you've been to Disney World, or if you haven't, if you want to go and you can't wait, or your favourite Disney film, please don't hesitate to let us know in the chat. As I say, I like hearing everyone's stories and memories in Disney. So yeah, let's start. So as I say, like I think I remember getting Disney is when I was watching like a video with my parents, and that's when I wanted to go. I didn't realise what Disney World exists until I actually watched that video, and I was like, oh, I want to go. So we decided to go the one in Florida with family from Leeds, and that was a fantastic holiday. I think we only went for 2 weeks, but I didn't care. I was just like happy to be there, and we've just that was just an amazing holiday. We did go to Universal. I know it is relevant, but we didn't talk about it. But I think me cousins and uncle probably preferred Universal for the rides to Disney. I think it's because it's like more like older, but personally I'm always gonna like prefer Disney. What's the biggest memory there from my first one? I remember meeting Belle, but I was really shy of her. Also, I did meet Cinderella. Yeah, I think I met Winnie the Pooh. And the biggest one was Quasimodo, which I'm really glad I met because you can't meet him now. He's so rare. But if they did bring like a remake of Hunchback of Notre Dame, I think they're doing. I think everyone would just get back into that film because I personally love Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's another one that's like one of my favourites. It's like so underrated. Oh, hello, hi. I didn't see you there. We're just talking about my first Disney World experience. I was 6 years old, and I was just saying when I met Quasimodo in Hollywood Studios, that was great. I think it was him and the Seven Dwarfs and Snow White. And who else? Oh, I think the one that I would never forget is when we looked everywhere for Rafiki from The Lion King because he was my favourite character from The Lion King. Well, that's another film that I kind of decide who my favourite is. Two fans here, hi, hello, how you doing? And thanks for the love for this cosplay. To be honest, I've been really nervous sharing this because I didn't know what people were going to think of this one. So I've been a bit nervous sharing it. But thanks for the love though. Looks great. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so like with Rafiki, we looked everywhere for him in Animal Kingdom. We looked in Rafiki's Planet Watch and he wasn't there. And I was just like, well, why did you say Rafiki's Planet Watch and he's not there? So I think we gave in the end. And at the entrance, there he was. I was like, we've been looking everywhere for you. Well, I didn't say that, but at least we saw him. It was him and Nico from Pocahontas, the raccoon. And I think Donald Duck was there as well. That was good. Oh, people are just coming in. How you doing? Hi. Alright, what else? Yeah, I think I pretty much... Oh, I almost forgot. I saw the Tarzan show. I really miss saying that. It was just like phenomenal. I'm just gonna have a drink. Well, I did. yeah, that's pretty much I can remember of Disney. Well, I remember like most of the memories, like the first time, yes. Oh yes, I almost forgot that. I met the Queen from Snow White, and she was I think me mum and auntie were scared of her, because, but it's a good thing because she was just playing the part. And the one that I've been looking forward sharing was in Tomorrowland when Tweedledee and Tweedledum chased me auntie in the toilets in Tomorrowland. It was hilarious. I don't think I saw it like happen, but I just got told. I'm like, oh, why didn't they do that to me? They went, well, because you were young and they didn't want to scare you, but like with adults, it's fine. I'm like, oh, well, that's fair. That is fair. But it's kind of happening to us now. Well, not getting chased, but I'm kind of getting like what do you say? I think now I've like noticed because I got hijacked from Nick the Fox from Zootopia the last time I was there, but that was like kind of unexpected in a way because that's another one I wanted to meet, Nick the Fox from Zootopia. It's a cracking film that. If you haven't seen that, like I totally recommend that film. Yeah, so what happened was it was like Halloween, well, not like proper Halloween, but like it was in September. It was the Halloween event, and I was dressed as Meg from Hercules, which is another one of my favourites. And I saw like Nick the Fox roaming, yeah, Main Street. If you've been there, I think you know which part I'm talking about. It's like a roundabout, and then I think it's near the shops. Yes, I think that's where it is. Um, yeah, and I decided to get a photo of him, and I got told to watch the parade with him. It's like a day and evening parade that goes on. I mean, I'm not really into it, but it was worth watching it with Nick the Fox. And when it was finished, and he decided to just like drag us away, like in a fun way. But it was like unexpected. But I don't know what I was doing, but I think it's because like I was joining in. But that was good. And I also met Judy Hopps as well. That was a fantastic night. It was her as well and Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm really glad I did this one because now you can't touch them. You can't touch them at the minute, like hug them, anything. And you'll see it on my Instagram of Jack and Sally, but you'll have to like scroll down a bit. But it was like so like worth the wait. Oh, I've just got so many to talk about. One that I'll never forget in Hollywood studios when my dad like managed to arrange a private meet and greet with Meg from Hercules. That was when I was like 8 years old, and he went to the guest relations and went, look, my daughter really into Megan, is her favourite character. Is it possible if we can get a chance to meet her? And like the guy phoned somebody and said like, I like to know if Meg's gonna be like out. And he was on there. Yeah, and arranged something. And he went, alright, come back after the parade and you can meet her. And I was like, oh, that was a result. And it was so like worth it. It lasted a long time and she was just absolutely amazing. And that's one I would like never forget that. Because like Meg's my favourite like character from Hercules, I think, and I just wanted to meet her like badly. But you cannot meet her now. That's the thing. Well, maybe like an event probably, but I think at the minute you just can't. What else? And I remember the time, like, we went for the second time in Disney, we stopped at the Swan and Dolphin. I love that hotel. But it's so like expensive at the minute, and I would really like to go next time like we do go Orlando. But I'm not sure where we will stay like the next time, but I remember we stayed there, and in the room we got to watch Finding Nemo like before it was out in the UK, and it was brilliant. Can't remember how many times it was on, but I can't believe that's on. And I like spoilt it for everybody when I went back. No, I didn't. I would never do that. But I still love Finding Nemo. I've seen it loads of times, and no matter how many times I watch that film, I always enjoy it. I'm gutted that the musical Animal Kingdom's closing for. Well, I'm not sure for good or if they're actually like redoing it, but I was like, I can't believe that because like the shows like Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King are back, but like that's closing for some reason. I don't know, but um, I really loved that show. Most of the times, most of the times I saw the Finding Nemo musical, the memories just kept getting better and better. And I think it was kind of like that with Animal Kingdom because that's probably my favourite part in Disney. Well, it's between that and Epcot, let's put it that way. And then I would say like Hollywood Studios is third, then Magic Kingdom. I do love Magic Kingdom in a way, because I think you've got like respect it because it's like the capital of Disney in a way, and it's proper like Disney style. But I think I just prefer like Epcot and Animal Kingdom. Because for Epcot, I think I love space kind of things and planets and future and stuff. I just like, I'm very fascinated by it. And I feel like Epcot's gonna be the main Disney park, like when it's all done, especially for Guardians. Oh, I had a fangirl when I found out, what was it, the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind ride was opening next year. I didn't think it'd be this year, like, because it looks nowhere near like done. But I know it's on its final stages, but sometime next year, I'm not sure like when it'll be open. But it'll be worth the wait, and it's like gonna be fabulous. Um, yeah. Speaking of the Swan, um, I used to enjoy the character dining because one time they had Goofy and Pluto, and one time they had Rafiki and Timon. But I think I preferred the Timon and Rafiki, like meet and greet, because I know like you say Goofy and Pluto like loads of times, don't you? Because they're the original ones, and they're gonna be out nearly all the time. But for Timon and Rafiki, I just enjoyed them most, and I had so many memories. Especially the hug with Rafiki. He was just so soft. You have no idea. And I remember the karaoke, that was good. I kind of, I had the opportunity to sing Go in the Distance from Hercules, but I didn't know the words and I was terrible. But it's fine, at least I joined in. I think my dad sang Horse for No Name. Yeah, he did. I remembered that. What am I missing? It'll wind up. Oh yeah. Nah, I wouldn't spoil anything on purpose. Well, actually, I wouldn't. Yeah. But I think with the parade with before I met Meg from Hercules, that was a great parade, and I kind of missed that one to be fair, because I had rare characters like the Hercules characters like Hades, and Phil. If anyone remembers Phil, he's voiced by Danny DeVito. I like him. Yeah, I think that was it. Oh yes, and Pain and Panic as well. Like they were like Roman, but they weren't on the float. I kind of miss it, and but they had rare ones walking around like Mushu from Mulan the dragon. You can't meet him anymore. I'm gutted. And Frollo from the Hunchback. That's two from the Hunchback and Notre Dame I've met. I met Frollo. I just saw him and I was just near him. But it was good. At least I saw like better than nothing. But sadly, I haven't met Esmeralda. I love Esmeralda. She's like one of my favourite Disney characters. It was an honour to dress up as her like for one of the Halloween events. Yeah, that was the last time I dressed like her. But the funny thing is, when I went with me and my dad, and my mum Tamara just wanted to stay around the pool, we didn't have tickets or anything for the Halloween event. We just stayed until like 6 or 7, and that's when like they wanted everyone out that didn't have the Halloween ticket, but you can still dress up. But like obviously, if you've got to go out for the actual event, so I decided to go, and we saw like Nick the Fox there, and well, here's the thing. First of all, I think the first time I went to a Halloween event when I was Meg, I saw Judy there, Judy Hopps, and I was too shy to go over to her for some reason, I don't know. And like my parents are like pushing us to like go ask like for a photo, and for some reason I just didn't do it. I was just too scared. I really don't know why I was, which was like the strangest thing. I think was I was just like scared in case she said no or anything, but she wouldn't, because like that's the job in the way they're like there for photos, like aren't they? I got one. I got one eventually. Yeah, and that was the same night. I got hijacked from Nick the Fox. Um, but I wasn't scared to go over him. Like that's the thing, because I think it's because I kind of like learned like not to be like too shy, and I almost missed meeting her. So like going back to that, the next time I saw Nick and Judy again, I think it was the other way around, when I was like shy to go over to Nick the Fox, because like I think like much as I loved Judy, I think Nick was like my favourite. And my dad happened to say, shout, Nick, can I have a photo? Then he recognised us from the other night. I thought, what? Because like you would think they see so many people a day and he remembers that. And I thought, oh yeah, I remember, yeah, that happened, that was good. It was just like, it's nice to see again. I thought, wow, like, how can like he like remember that? But yeah, that was great. Um, yeah, so like the Swan was good. I almost forgot. Because you can get a boat there, Hollywood Studios and Epcot. That's one of the reasons I want to stay there for next time I go. Like just for Ratatouille and Gone into the Galaxy, and obviously GalaxyCon, not GalaxyCon. Ignore me. Also Galaxy's Edge. That's what I meant. Why did I get GalaxyCon from? But we'll see. Where we'll stay, I'm sure I'll be good. But I hope we'll get to stay at the Star Wars Hotel. That looks incredible. What put me off was that you wouldn't be able to leave your hotel, but I think you can. That's what I heard, and you get transport to take you to like Galaxy's Edge. And I think that'll be like awesome, because for me, like I'm a huge Star Wars fan myself, and I've been to Galaxy's Edge. Yes, it's like phenomenal. The set is just like outstanding. And I've been on Smuggler's Run, which you go on the Millennium Falcon. You get to control it, not to spoil it in case you get the opportunity to go on it, but you get the opportunity to control the Millennium Falcon. You like steer it, or you. So I think I was the pilot, yes. Then one time I was the gunners, but I prefer being the pilot. I don't know, I just do. But I can't wait for Rise of Resistance. I heard that one's a lot better than Smuggler's Run. You want to, oh, you really need to go there if you're a massive Disney or Star Wars fan, and Marvel, of course. Marvel's Disney as well. Um, yeah, but what I heard with Rise of Resistance, I've heard a lot of people have gone off so emotional on there, because they said it's like they were actually in that planet. If that makes sense, well, it kind of does in a way, but I can't wait to just go on it. I heard there's no boarding passes now. That's what I was worried about, because I heard like the go like pretty fast. So like what? Well, no, there's nothing. You're never too old. You're never too old for Disney. No. But I'm hoping for Galaxy's Edge they'll have the Mandalorian character and Grogu. I wonder how they'll do that. You've just tried the Avengers game, actually. Oh, really? Oh, the Avengers game actually looks decent. I still haven't bought that yet. I've not heard good reviews at all for that one, but I'm gonna give it a go eventually when I get the opportunity. But like obviously it's just not now. But I look forward to it. Yeah, I'm glad you think actually looks decent. I hope they have like some Avengers in Disney World as well. Speaking of that, but I don't think they're allowed to, like Florida, because Universal Orlando got it instead. That's what I heard. Um, I think at the time, like the second time I went to Walt Disney World when I was 8, I think I was more into Lilo and Stitch and Hercules. I think, and also Beauty and the Beast. It's actually good now. Oh, Hawkeye. Oh yeah, I saw Black Panther in it. Yeah, it actually looks alright. To be fair, yeah. I love to meet Black Panther, and Disney. That would just be good. And probably all of them actually. But I think in Walt Disney World, you're just gonna get the Guardians like Rocket and Groot. That's how I'm taking it, and possibly Gamora and Star Lord. I think they'll be there because I've seen them like at the Disney parks quite a lot of times, and I love to meet the Guardians. If I met like the Guardians in Disney, I would just cry with happiness. And if they had the Rocket character, Rocket Raccoon, I won't hesitate. Tell them that I've named my dog Rocket after him. I will just do it, no problem at all. I am looking for going on the Space 2022, no, 220, yeah, I think that's what you say. The restaurant in Epcot. It's just next to Mission Space, but it looks amazing. And I like the fact that you get the feeling you're going into space, like, but like I'm not sure how they do it. I'm sure they've showed you how they've done it. But I don't want to know because it'll just like wear the magic. I mean, and I also like love going on the rides as well. My favourite so far is Pandora, like Avatar Land. It is just phenomenal. Like you just feel like you're actually in Pandora. Like Flight of Passage, I mean, and also like outside. It is just amazing. And I love Navi River Journey as well. A lot of people don't like that one because it's not fast, but I like it because it's just nice. I mean, it doesn't have to be like fast to be good, because all rides are good for their own reasons. And I just love it. Oh God, sorry about that. What else? I mean, like with rides, I think the one that I'm not keen on is Figment in Epcot. I just don't like it. I mean, a lot of people rave about it. Well, not a lot because I don't think it's everyone's favourite ride, and it just doesn't do it for us. It's like this purple dragon who sings Imagination. I'm not going to sing it, but because to be honest, I don't know the. Well, yes, I know how it goes, but I don't know the words for it. Sorry. You're scared of roller coasters. I mean, I love roller coasters and fast rides. I mean, I'm not being funny. I'm not a fan of heights, but I ignore them. I just pretend they're not there when I'm on a roller coaster, like on a height, I mean, and I just ignore it and enjoy it. Or maybe shut my eyes, I don't know. I think the ride I can't go on, which I'm quite good about, is Mission Space because it really makes us poorly. I don't know what they put you in a pod, and I think it spins you and it's like you go into space, but I kind of go on it in it because it makes us pukey and dizzy, and I don't think my body can take like spinning, if you know what I mean. That's what I'm worried about with the Guardians ride, because I heard it's gonna spin you a lot, and I'm like, I want to go on it, but I'm just scared in case like I get sick of it, but I'm probably not going to. Tower Terror, oh, I love Tower Terror. I used to be scared of that. Thank you for reminding us. Yeah, I think it's kind of like motion sickness. Yeah, I think it's kind of like in cars. Like if I'm in a car, I get a bit of motion sickness. same with Toomey, I know it's not relevant, but I kind of get it off that. That's what, for astronauts. Yeah, I heard that, yeah. But speaking of Tower of Terror, I didn't want to go on it when I was 6, because obviously I was only 6. And I was like saying, well, I'm not going on that. And my parents like said, oh, well, just see what it's like. When I was on it, I screamed. But I think I loved it in a way. But I thought, how dare you like trick me? I also like Rock and Roller Coaster. It's not my favourite. I don't know. I think it's because I've been on it loads of times and like I'm like thinking I like other ones as well. But one that I do miss is the Great Movie Ride. I was gutted when I heard like they were taking that out because I love that ride and like I've got so many memories going on that. Like seeing Gene Kelly and Singing in the Rain. Yeah, Wizard of Oz, Mary Poppins. Yeah, they had loads. And Alien. But I think it's because it was out of date and a lot of people weren't going on it, so they've kind of replaced it with Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railride. Did I say that? Um, but I was like, how can that? I wasn't too sure that at first because I think it's because like with originals like Minnie and Mickey, because you see them quite a lot. But I can say is, once I saw videos of it like from bloggers, it kind of grown as I thought, wow, that looks insane, that in a good way, and it looks so clever. If you want to look at it on YouTube, yeah, by all means, but that's what I do. Now like next time we go, like we think, oh, we want to do this, we want to do that. That's why we watch blogs. Like say like what we want to do. The bloggers I totally recommend is Paige and Mr. Morrow. He's good, super enthused. She does conventions as well. She's probably my favourite out of the girls. All Ears Net, like they're like great. Tim Tracker's good. Who else? I think that's about it really. Yeah, there's like so many I can like name because I like watch quite a lot. But they like kind of sell it here like very easily because, for example, we didn't think we would want to do like most of the pubs and restaurants in Epcot, but the one that the been to, the German restaurant in Canada and Japan, that like kind of sold to us, and I thought, oh, I really want to do that. So I can't wait to try it, which it'll be awesome. Because like Epcot's like a world showcase, like they have like replicas of like buildings like United Kingdom, France, Japan, and everything. It's just so pretty. I mean, I'm not being funny. I never used to like Epcot when I was little. I don't know. I think it's because you're walking around forever and there wasn't many characters and rides there at the time. But once I got older, I like started to love it like more. Yeah, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate Epcot, but I think like there was just like things I would rather do. But I did meet quite a lot of characters in Epcot, but I think there will be more like when Guardians is there. And also Remy from Ratatouille. I heard that's open officially, the Ratatouille ride, which I'm really excited about. It's getting slated apparently. I don't know why. I think it's because no, it's not like because it's like a kids ride because adults can go on it as well. But I think I'll enjoy like no matter what because I love the film and like the ride looks great itself. But it's gonna be great. I love the film Ratatouille as well. And I felt like I was lucky enough to meet the character Remy and Emile like a couple of years ago, because you kind of like hug them at the minute, and I thought, wow, thank God I decided to meet them like before this all happened. I was gonna say yeah, because they're quite rare at the minute. I'm not sure if there will be like for the ride, but they were like very like rare before like the ride came out because you just couldn't like meet them anywhere. Well, I've been like 6 or 7 times, and when I've been like you couldn't really find them. I mean, I love meeting like the rare characters, to be fair. There's just loads of rare characters who I love to meet. I'm trying to think who I haven't met and I would just freak out if I saw them. I think, yeah, the princes are rare, aren't they? Except like Aladdin, because yeah, I think, yeah, Aladdin's like regular there, but the rest, I think you'll just have to be like lucky seeing. Let's see, which ones have I met? Yeah, I have met Aladdin a few times. Aladdin's always good, like when you meet him. I remember meeting the genie as well, in Jasmine, and I also met Abu, you know, the monkey. Like he was so funny. I met him at the Mickey's Not So Scary. That was good. Who else? Oh, before I like, if I forget, the 50 statues, like the gold statues there, they just look amazing. And there's not one that I think that don't look good at all. Like some of them I think, oh, they're not my favourite, but I think I appreciate the effort they've done. Which ones do I like? Um I mean, I recommend people have a look at them if anyone hasn't seen them. Yeah, which ones do I like? Excuse me. The Rocket and Groot one's my favourite. Obviously, it's just like proper life size, and it's like you're actually getting a photo with them. It's just like phenomenal. That's in Epcot, and I know exactly where it is. Some of them you've got to be careful, like missing, because some of them are quite small. I'll confirm that in a minute, but I'm just seeing what my favourites are. Um, yeah, I like that one. And what else? The Lady and the Tramp one is just stunning. You'll have no problem finding that because it's at the main entrance at Magic Kingdom, and it's just there when you go. What else? I love the Simba one in Animal Kingdom. That is so cute. And Timon and Pumbaa, that looks cute as well. And they've got Nemo and Dory and Bambi. And Tinkerbell's the hardest. I think she's the hardest one to find because she's so tiny, isn't she? And I think she's on the tree in Magic Kingdom. Another one in Magic Kingdom is when you go to the castle and on the side you've got Jack and Gus there holding the 50 badge up. That is so cute. I'm gonna have to be careful I don't miss that one because like I just love the idea of holding the badge up. I think that looks great. Well, I hope I haven't missed any. In Hollywood Studios, I think there's a R2D2 and BB-8 one. They look cute as well. And Woody and Bo look great. It's like, I mean, I was like, why are they little? I'm like, because they are. It's a life size. They're supposed to be tiny, they're toys. And she's like, oh yeah, I get it now. And they've also got Soul, if anyone hasn't seen that. I mean, I've seen it, but I think I was too busy with something else and I didn't really get to enjoy it that much. I'll probably give it a try like sometime, but what I saw of it looked good. I think it won an award, I think. I think like it beat Onward. Personally, I think I enjoyed Onward more, but like I cannot watch it like for the end, but um it was just like so good. We saw that film before like everything got like shut down last year. Oh no problem. Oh no problem. I was just talking about like what my favourite 50 statues are. Oh, I keep forgetting it. I like Lumiere and Cogsworth. They look good, and Pinocchio. Right, Pinocchio was a one that I loved when I went back for the third time. Like when we took Tamara, my sister, for the first time, and I was just like obsessed with like Pinocchio, and I always remember like on the last day because I always get upset on on the last day and when we're going home. And so here's how it all started. We went to Joe's Crab chat, I think it was, and there was a girl going round offering to make balloons, and I happened to say, "Oh, do you think you can make Pinocchio?" And I don't think she wanted to say no, but she was like saying, "I'll give it a try. It's been ages since I've seen Pinocchio, so I couldn't remember what he looks like." Oh, that's better. Yeah, I was just in case it was showing me real hair. Yeah, so she did that, and it looked good, to be fair. So I couldn't take it home, obviously, like for space and all that, and it wouldn't go through security. So I've just said, "Oh, I'm gonna give it a Pinocchio, the character, obviously." And we did, and my mum took us there on the last day. We just waited for him, and I gave it him, and he absolutely loved it. He was just, he played the character so well, and yeah, I think that was my favourite time. Like when I met like the character, because that one's one of my favourites as well. And I remember we saw Snow White as too. And when we came out, I started crying because when we left, and there was a woman like who sorted tickets out, saying like, "Is everything all right?" My mum was like, "Yeah, we're just going home." It was like insane, but again, like I always like get upset when I leave. I think it's because it's the happiest place on earth, and like I don't want to leave there. I don't normally get upset on holidays when I go to Spain or Tenerife or Orlando. Like I just cry. I think a lot of people do as well. I always do it. That's the thing. I think I'm doing well at first, and now like no, I'm not. Because on the last day, like the last time we went to Pandora in the night time. That is amazing, and I just did it there. Like I can't believe I got upset in Pandora. How crazy is that? But it's fine. I mean, I'm entitled to say how I feel. What else do I recommend? But all like for me memories. It is nearly 22 years since you went. Really? How did you go to the parks? That's insane. I like to know. I remember like when me and my dad went to Hollywood Studios after Star Wars Celebration in 2017. We went on Star Tours a lot of times, and we saw Jack Black coming like in like because when we were going off, like I was like, "There's Jack Black," and then he's like, "It's not, is it?" "Yeah." And we like managed to go on the ride again, and there he was, but he had like the like pod all to himself. I was like, "You got it, is." And I was like thinking, "Do you think we're gonna get a photo?" Like I didn't ask that. I asked me dad. He was like, "No, just leave him. He's with his kids." And I like took like kind of a sneaky one. So I don't think he noticed I was doing it, but I didn't see anyone else apart from more like stopping him. But I just didn't want to take the risk of him like saying no, because which I don't think you would blame him really, but I just, yeah, I kind of thought, yeah, you're right, he's with his kids and he wants to have a good time because it was his time off. The same thing happened like the first time we went when I was 6 years old. My parents spotted Dawn French and Lenny Henry, but I didn't know who it was then until I watched Vicar Dibley. I'm like, "Oh, why didn't you not ask for a photo?" He went, "Well, because they were on the break and, they just want to have a good time." I'm like, "Alright, fair enough." Yes, I've never done Busch Gardens. I heard that's great, and I heard that's got the best rides apparently, but I'd probably go, but I wouldn't be upset if I didn't go, like, next time, like, I go, like, if you know what I mean. But yeah, but it was just, like, insane that we saw Jack Black. It just means, like, you can see anybody, can't you? What else? I'm not missing anything. I also like mentioned 2015. Wow, a good experience with Baloo and King Louie from the Jungle Book. But the funny thing is, second time like we saw him in Animal Kingdom, you kind of like noticed like I was shaking. That was like so embarrassing. Like it was like you was doing that as well, but you did. Then you went like that. I think it just meant like calm down. But that was a great day as well. That was when I couldn't stop going on the dinosaur ride, which I love. A lot of people don't like that one. I really don't know why, but I just love it. Oh, that's nice. I'll probably have to go if people are like saying like they love it and stuff. Yeah. Um. Oh yes. Speaking of like Animal Kingdom, I really wanted to meet the cast from the Lion King show. Well, it's called Festival of the Lion King. It's not one in London like Broadway, but it's so good. Um, and I really wanted to meet them so badly. And like to be honest, I was quite worried in case it wasn't gonna happen because all I can say is no, can't they? And like I've been building my hopes up all this time. And my dad, it was kind of similar to Meg from Hercules, but it wasn't the same year I met Meg. It was like on Tamara's first holiday, well, first time there. So he said that, and the guy sent me dad saying, I'm not sure if it'll happen because they don't belong to Disney, and the actors are not like walk around characters you say like Minnie and Mickey. So he doesn't know if it'll be able to happen or not. And my dad was like saying, "Oh, that's so well, not that's okay." Saying he saw like things on YouTube and stuff that happened. Saying, "Yeah, but like it's like look at the draw really." But he got in touch with the manager from the show to see what he can do. Um, so we waited round about 5-10 minutes. And he went, "All right, he has a time," and it happened. We're like, "Oh, really?" We've got like VIP like for the seating, and we're in the line section, which I was happy about. And we're right next to Simba. Well, it was he was like on his little, like the rock thing, like where Rafiki holds him up. He was on that, but it was like it's an awesome animatronic, and we're just near that. And Timon wouldn't like leave alone, but he was fantastic. But like he drew like a lot of attention to us like during the show. And after the show we just got to meet all of them. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. I can't decide what was better, that or Meg, but I can't really compare them both because they were both good for their own reasons. So it wouldn't be fair like if I compared them. I think Meg lasts longer, than I think because the Lion King they had kind of a tight schedule because I think they had like 30-minute break then they had to get ready for the next one, but it was still worth the experience. Yeah. What else? And I remember going to Toy Story Land. That's fairly new. It's a few year old, and that was just fantastic. I mean, I can't wait to go back Toy Story Land in Hollywood Studios. 'Cause I love Toy Story. Who doesn't love Toy Story? I remember the time when I was dressed like Jessie, because she's my favourite out of Toy Story. To be fair, well, it's between her and Woody, I would say. I like Buzz, but like he's like not my favourite. I know all he has net Molly. She loves them. It's like favourite Disney character. I wish I personally had a favourite Disney character, but it changes all the time. So there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah. I've seen like the last one. I remember, not to spoil it in case anyone hasn't seen it, but I remember the time me and my friend came out with Toy Story 4 and we were just red eyed of like the ending. But I do love it. I think the second one's my favourite. Because I think I did like the first one, yes, but I feel like because Jessie was introduced in the second one, I think I enjoyed that one more. If anyone agrees with on that, or what's anyone else's favourite Toy Story film or favourite Disney film, and talk about that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything though, but please watch it if you've got Disney Plus or anything. I'm sure you can get. Yeah, it's on DVD now. What? You've never seen Toy Story? Oh my God, really? Oh, you don't know what you're missing out on. Mine was the first one. Well, yeah, I think most people are going to prefer the first one, aren't they? Because that's what they grew up with, and I think it's because like you don't know what I expect, is it? But like personally, I prefer the second one. I mean, a lot of people didn't like the second one. I don't know why, but I like personally liked it. Um. Oh well, if you ever do get Disney Plus, that's a one to watch. And Coco, that's another one to watch. Oh my god, that is just amazing. I hope. I mean, it's done well. That film. Excuse me. I remember cosplaying Mama Imelda for a photo, not a photo shoot. Like I just tried it and put it on an Instagram. But I was gonna wear that for California, but obviously like what happened. But I'm gonna like try and wear it when I go. Oh hi James, how you doing? Hi. Yeah, I'm doing great, thanks. I feel a lot better now that this like stream's happening. Oh, WandaVision. It's totally worth a watch. But the thing is, with WandaVision, it's the weirdest thing that Marvel ever done. And I think the first three episodes you'll think, what am I watching here? But I would say at the end of season 3, it starts getting interesting. Then I got hooked after that. But it's totally worth a watch. I haven't seen Loki, anything, or What If as well. I heard that's good. Falcon the Winter Soldier, I don't know about because I'm not a massive Captain America fan, to be honest with you. I'm glad you're doing well, James. I'm glad you're doing good. Trying to think. I still need to watch them though. I just remember one time, like when I was dressed like Jessie from Toy Story Land, of course. Sorry, can I get my words out there? And she kind of liked me dress. Um, that was like so great, but it was like really warm. I'm not kidding you. It was like, oh god, I can't remember how many degrees it was, but it was just so warm. You have no idea. I felt sorry for the characters themselves because you know like they all dressed up and like they've got like the mask on, and I feel like they would just be like 10 times worse like than us. Thank you, James. I'm glad you like the cosplay. Um, it was still a good deal. That's when I first went Galaxy's Edge as well. So yeah, but for me, like for Disney films, I think my favourite's probably, I don't know. I think it's between Hercules and the Lion King. Yeah, and I do love Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, I think I just like a lot really. I wish I had like a personal favourite, but yeah, and I also like the remakes as well, and some of them have done well with. My favourite's Lady and the Tramp, the remake. I know I remember you saying to him, "Fine, you've still never seen Lion King. You need to hurry up and watch it because it's a masterpiece. The music just makes you want to cry. If you see it, well, you will see Rafiki if you see it, but that's the one who I looked everywhere for in Animal Kingdom. So when you see him, you think, oh, that's who Brogy Bear looked for. I saw him eventually. I've seen him loads of times. He's good. I think he's my favourite out of that film. But yeah, I also seen the second one as well. That's good. Lion King 2, Simba's Pride with Corvu and Kiara. Now, I loved that one. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I personally loved it. I know the Rafiki actor. I know that's sad. What else? Oh, I can't believe I almost have got to mention this. Has anyone watched Phineas and Ferb? I met them at Hollywood Studios and they were just awesome to meet. I also gave them a drawing as well on my last day and they loved it. It took a lot of time with me. It was like they appreciated it so much, and that was a great experience. I love Phineas and Ferb, like the TV show. I miss watching it and it's just hilarious. It had some good names as well. The Lady and the Tramp remake, yes, I I love that one. And I mean, that's one that proves us wrong in a way because that's Oh, that's another one of my favourite films as well, like the original. And I didn't know how they were gonna do it, but once I saw it on Disney Plus, I was just hooked on it, and I couldn't like help buy like the plushes on the Disney Store website, like of the remake, of course. I like how they're voiced by Tessa Thompson and Justin Theroux, and that's nice. I like Tessa Thompson. I'm seeing her in a lot of stuff. I know she's Valkyrie in the Thor films. I can't wait to see more of her for the new Thor film. Which I can't wait for that film. It's got like Natalie Portman, The Guardians, Tessa Thompson, of course, um, Christian Bale, and everything. What more can you ask for? But yeah, what's everyone else's favourite remake or Disney film? Just comment in the chat. But while I'm waiting, I mean, the ones I think the only remakes I didn't like was Dumbo and Alice in Wonderland. I just thought they were poor. Because like I'm not a huge Tim Burton fan, but I love Nightmare Before Christmas, but Alice in Wonderland and Dumbo I just wasn't a fan of. I just didn't like how like they did it. To be honest, sorry. Also Aladdin, I didn't like that one as well. I was really disappointed with. Because I loved Aladdin, like the singing in the original is just fantastic. I mean, but the remake I just didn't like. Oh yeah, Maleficent. I really like Maleficent. I think the second one's my favourite because I feel like it had more to it. Now I also cosplayed Maleficent. You would have seen it. I cosplayed for my first stream from Birth by Sleep. It was the Angelina Jolie version, but it was from the second one. If you've seen it, you'll know what scene I did it based on. But I plan to cosplay her for this Halloween. Oh no, no problem at all. Sleeping Beauty's good. I've nearly forgot to mention that. But going back to like the Cinderella castle, I think like the characters who I saw which were good was obviously Cinderella because that castle is in it. She was good. Belle was there. Snow White, Princess Aurora. Yeah, I think that was about it really. Mary Poppins was there surprisingly. She's not a princess, but she was lovely though. It's always good to see Mary Poppins because I love the film. Who doesn't love Mary Poppins? That's one. Like who doesn't love that? Yeah, you've seen me Maleficent cosplay, and yeah, I was really happy with it. I need to get the wings still, um, but like it's something look forward to because I like Angelina Jolie, and like to be honest, and also the character. Yeah, Step in Time. Um, yeah, we're talking about Mary Poppins, weren't we? I love the sequel as well. Like, yeah, some people didn't like it, one with Emily Blunt, but like I can't remember what his name was. Lynn. Oh God, what's his name? Lynn Manuel Miranda, what he's called. Yeah, I think I said that right. But he was supposed to be the new Dick Van Dyke, but he was good. But I personally prefer Dick Van Dyke because like he had a lot of charisma, and I just thought no one could ever replace him. Yeah, but that was good. You weren't keen on the sequel, that's fair enough. One of the reasons I liked it because Ben Whishaw was in it. He was there, Michael. I did. Oh, thank God for that. It's a long name. He's really good. You know what? People are saying he would like do a good job as the jester from Hunchback of Notre Dame. I almost forgot to mention that when we're talking about Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't think I believed me dad like that the character wasn't out to like meet and greet guests. Does anyone remember who I'm talking about? He was the jester. He was like he was like more of a. I think he told the story to the kids like at the beginning. But anyway, he went and that didn't happen. But he went to France Pavilion in Epcot. like just to save viewers out, because I saw a picture of him there, but it must be an old photo. And he spoke one of the cast members. Oh, Clopton, that's who he is. Yeah, that's it. And the guy said to him that you'll not find him around here. It's just Belle and Princess Aurora. He said the only time he's seen them is like on special events. So like really like you're gonna have to be lucky seeing them. But I personally like to meet the character, because like obviously that's not one that you see all the time. I think the only time I've seen him, to be fair, was at the Hunchback of Notre Dame show in Hollywood Studios. I missed that one. I'm glad the Beauty and the Beast show's back there. I remember the first time I went there. I missed half of it because I was so excited. I had to, like go to the toilet. But it was funny, but I regret missing half of it. But at least I've seen it loads of times. But because I was such a big fan of Beauty and the Beast, yeah. But it's such a good show. And Fantasmic as well. I miss seeing Fantasmic. I'm scared to see it again in case, in case the memory isn't as good as the last time, because we're at the very front the last time. It was just amazing. It honestly, it's Fantasmic as a popular like show on the night time for Disney, and if you haven't seen it, then please do, because I mean it's not on at the minute, of course, but I think it will be back. It will be back, but I really love that show. The effects, the animatronics, and everything is just like outstanding. So yeah, that's one I would love. Well, I can't wait to see back. I mean the new events look good as well. The Harmonious in Epcot, that looks good. Like that's a new nighttime show. I don't want to watch it on YouTube in case it spoils it, but people say it's not the same unless you see it in real life for yourself. But like I don't know, because I mostly remember some of it anyway. But what else? I know there's a new show in Animal Kingdom with the kites. What else? I'm not sure if there's a new one in Hollywood Studios. I don't know. We'll see. One that I love for the rides in Epcot is Spaceship Earth. It's just so relaxing. It's the kind of ride that when you're so tired and you've been walking forever, you can just sit down, wait for the bus, like to go home. You're like, oh, this is just so relaxing. It takes you in time, like how the world started and how things changed in time. It's a great ride. There was supposed to be There was supposed to be redoing it, but like they had put it on hold, because for the pandemic. But to be fair, I think they should leave it, because I think it looks better as it is. I didn't realise they had Jeremy Irons as the host, and I was lucky enough to say that because when I was little, because that scarf on the Lion King. But now it's Judi Dench. But I like Judi Dench, so it's fine. But I didn't know, I was thinking, who's that voice? When I didn't realise it was Judi Dench, and I looked at mine, I'm like, oh, is it really? Oh, I didn't know that. But that's when our hopes open when we go. We're gonna try and aim for September next year, because that's when the Halloween events are out, and I've just got some cool ideas, what to dress up as. For example, Belle from Beauty and the Beast, because I think that'll just be great, because they've got the Beast Castle there. It's a restaurant, but it's fine. But I just think it'll just make a great picture, especially if they have the Beast there. I feel like that'll just be a classic. What else? And the Gaston, that'll just be a hoot. I'm not gonna act all shy or anything, because when I'm talking to characters, I get all shy. But I have a feeling when I go back, I'm probably gonna be more confident. I think it's because of this. like ever since I've done this, I've been more like confident. But we'll see. Um, I could wear this, depending how it works out. Depends what you guys think. I know our castle's there, to be fair, isn't it? But I just feel like I'm way too warm. Which I am warm now, like, because I've got like two layers on in the wig, like, because like, wigs like block the heat in, don't they? But we'll see. I might change my mind. But like, I think it's like something. I might take like 2 or 3 outfits. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's getting very cold now, isn't it? I was freezing last night when I like took the dog out. It was just thinking, oh, winter's on its way. Um, what else was I supposed to mention? But with the restaurants, I'm looking forward to trying the restaurants. For example, Casey's Corner in Magic Kingdom, and there's a new shop in Magic Kingdom that sell like different types of popcorn. So for example, you have the normal one. Um, hold on, sorry about that. Like the normal popcorn, then the what is it? Can't remember exactly what they have. Sorry, I got distracted because there's people texting us. Didn't wait though. But well, I'm not gonna ignore them, but I'll just reply to them as soon as possible. They know I'm streaming, so it's fine. Um, yeah, so you've got the choice of that. I watched on YouTube last night, and you get a like have your choice of like flavour and everything, like, and they just pour like chocolate on the popcorn. Like, oh my god, I think that would be sickly. Whoa, oh, Dawn, thank you so much. Thanks for subscribing for 2 months. Oh, what a great way to celebrate the 50th anniversary for Disney World. Thank you so much. I'm doing well, thanks. I'm doing great. I'm doing a lot better. Yes. I hope you're well. I hope you're well too. Sorry, that's it. Sorry, I'm speechless. We're just celebrating the 50th anniversary for Walt Disney World because it's a huge part of my life. Well, it's one of the things that I like special to us. And later on, we're gonna stream Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and we're going to go on to the Castle of Dreams, which is the Cinderella part, which, as you can tell, that's one of the reasons why I cosplayed her, because I thought, I don't know if I would look good as her, I don't know, but it sounds like a lot of people like it, which I really appreciate, because to be honest, I was nervous cosplaying and showing you guys, but you think, yeah, you would think it's not one like I would choose, like, would you? Because I don't like talk about it too much. Not that I don't like it, it's just like there's things that have been on my mind. Well, no, good things. Yes. Did you have a look at the? Yes, I did. I'll get back to that, and I'll get back to that soon. But I'll talk about it afterwards. It's just it's not relevant, but it's about the original Ratchet and Clank game. But speaking of that, one of the reasons why I wanted to cosplay Cinderella was because I like Jennifer Hale. Yeah. People are saying like, I'll see how it is now. I haven't tagged on Twitter yet, but I'm going to. Hopefully, she'll say it. But like, yeah, I'm just saying like, I'll like send her it and like just hope she manages to say it. Well, I hope I'm not like but Star Tours is very good. That's one of the Star Wars rides. That's when I saw Jack Black. I think I've already said that. Yeah, I mentioned the statues. I'm just making sure I haven't missed out on anything. Oh, just as well I looked. I remember the time in 2012. What? No, I didn't. I didn't go to the Disney Store Metal Centre, sadly, which I'm gutted about because I've got like so many memories going there, and I'm gutted it's closing. You see, and the only time I'm gonna get to go in the shop is in London, like Oxford Street. But um, it's a shame really because I used to love going in there. But it's a shame really. But I think it's like ever since the pandemic's happened, it's just like But yeah, like just shake things up. Like oh sorry, like it's nothing. But I mean it's fine that Dom like mentioned it. It's fine. It's just making conversation. I remember like when we went Glasgow in 2012 before going to Florida. Um, we went. We're so brave. You know Pixar's Brave. That's a brilliant film. So we went in Glasgow and watched that the day before we flew. It was really good. And we also met the character Merida a few days later. She was really good. And she introduced were to our brothers who were the bears, which is cute. I kind of waved at them, but it might have sounded crazy, but like I don't care. You're allowed to be silly and fun and like in Disney World, aren't you? Nobody cares, which that's a great thing, because everyone just lets themselves go. That's a great thing about Disney. Um, oh yeah, the kind of same thing happened like we were in Glasgow one time and we watched Treasure Planet. Has anyone seen that? I mean that's great as well. It's probably underrated, but it's a really good film. Emma Thompson was in it. That's all I remember. But that was in 2003. That blimey. It is superb, isn't it? Treasure Planet. Yeah, I heard they're remaking that. I hope not. Um, People say, have you seen Atlantis? I'm like, yes, I've seen it, but I can't remember it. I mean, I don't know why, because I know you remember like things, but I can't remember it. That's another one that's like underrated. Mm-hmm. Oh, the Disney store, yeah. Yeah, we're just talking about it. Um, I remember getting chosen for the Indiana Jones show in Hollywood Studios, but you had to be at least 18 to go on, like to take part. But like I kind of did in a way, but it was kind of a phase really because at the time I was into Hergé's Tintin, and apparently that's like Tintin is a animated version of Indiana Jones, which makes sense, and I kind of had a phase of that, but it was good in a way. But like it's not one of like my favorites, if it makes sense. The kind Atlantis kind of went past me, but I don't think it's underrated. Well, you don't see the characters much, put it that way, around the parks. Um, I think what's Big Hero 6 is like so underrated. I don't know why that doesn't get a lot of attention than it should do because it's such a good film. I also cosplay the character as Honey Lemon, which I enjoy. And I also met Baymax in Epcot. You can't meet him at the minute because I think it's because the pandemic and you can't. I don't know, but I don't know what's happening. But I'm glad I got to see Baymax. I was sad you didn't get to see the kid. Is it Hero, the one that's friends with them? Um, but hopefully I'll get a chance to meet him. It was him and there was Joy and Sadness from Inside Out, which I wish I met them because I wasn't really into it, but I wish I met them off Inside Out because when I saw Inside Out the film, I thought it was okay, but I didn't really understand. I didn't really understand some of it because I thought, what's this supposed to mean and all that. But it took me like a few times to understand like what it's supposed to mean and stuff. And so I understood it in a way, and I enjoyed it more. But again, I wish I saw them. I heard Figment's supposed to be replacing Inside Out, which I wouldn't mind in a way because Figment's rubbish. I'm sorry, I don't care. Like if I Well, I'm happy people like it. Like, people like rave about it, think, oh, Figment's so cute. I'm like, I don't like him. He's annoying. Yeah, I like dragons, yes, but he just doesn't do it for us. But apparently it's gonna go for Inside Out, but I've just heard rumours it's gonna go. But I don't think it'll be like a while yet. I think they'll wait about 5 years or so, then I think they'll take it out. Another ride I miss is Snow White Scary Adventures. I used to love that, but yeah, I used to be scared when I was little, like for the witch. But I kind of miss going on it right now. You can catch it in Disneyland in California and Paris if you're really missing it that much. Um, yeah, because I remember being scared of the witch, which you wouldn't be surprised in a way, really. But I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't be scared of it now, but I'll just be happy to go on it. But at least they've got the dwarf mine train, where it's called there, and I think that's really good as well. Yeah, that's it. That really annoys me with like Frozen. Like, I don't mean to defend anybody, but people say about Frozen, oh, it's the best Disney film ever. Which, I mean, it's great if it's a lot of people's favorite Disney film, but it, is it the best Disney film? No, but not that I've got anything against it. Like, it's just not my favorite. But I do like the reindeer Sven. I think he's class. Um, And I do like the ride in Epcot as well, Frozen Ever After. It's like so clever. Like with Elsa, when she's like just singing there, Let It Go, you kind of tell if it's an animatronic or if it's like a projector because you kind of tell. I'm like, but that's the best. That's one of the best things about it though. Oh, Tangled. I love Tangled. That's better than Frozen, to be fair. I'm just thinking. Yeah, I'm just, I'm just thinking about the horse. I think he's called Maximus. He's so funny. That's Mandy Moore as well, who plays Rapunzel. That's who I was saying about. But it's just it's funny how he doesn't get along with Flynn Rider. But I don't want to say much in case anyone hasn't seen it. I mean, I was excited for it because I used to like Barbie's Rapunzel. It's not like that, but well, I would say not similar, but it's got some of like the same characters. The grumpiest horse. Well, he's like kind of tough, isn't he? Yeah, yeah, I like Moana. Again, it's not my favourite, but I do like it. My mum likes it because the rock's in it, because she loves the rock. Yeah, Big Hero 6. I love Lilo and Stitch. Brave, yes, we've been talking about Brave, Tangled. Oh, I love The Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's one of my favourites. I love like Hercules and The Lion King as well. Um, but yeah, I think there's gonna be a sequel of Big Hero 6, but I think it's gonna be called Big Hero 7, which would be interesting. I like it when Baymax is do you remember the part? It's not a bad spoiler, but it's just when he's running out of battery. But like it's like it happens like in the middle of the film. If anyone remembers, and he's got to get charged up. It's so funny. And I think like what it is, um, Hero didn't want to get wrong off his auntie, and he like kind of had to hide him. If anyone remembers that bit, he's like saying, "Look, if she has, we're at school all day," and he went, "Wait," and he went, "When he jumped out the window," I was like, "No, you don't say that." It was like he was drunk, wasn't he? Baymax. It was hilarious. I like. Sorry. Oh yeah, Hunchback. The music is just the best. I mean, yeah, the songs in Hercules is good as well, but I think Hunchback's good for the music and the story. I didn't realise it was there was more than one. Like not just Disney did it, but I realise Victor Hugo wrote it, who does Les Miserables. And I have seen, what's he called? The original Quasimodo. I did watch some of it, but they're very old, but they're very watchable. Oh, Hunchback Notre Dame, your favourite? Oh, that's great. That's a great choice. Oh, that's such a powerful song, Hellfire. From Frollo sings that, doesn't he? You know, Frollo's like one of the best villains, but he's the kind of character that I can just that you can totally hate, can't you? You're just because he's like so horrible. But that's a good thing about it. It just means that the character is like very good, and like you kind of like get that feeling. And Hunting's was in it. Oh, yeah. Victor Hugo wrote the original. Yes, I know. I heard it's very different though. That's what I heard. Sorry, you're saying me notifications show up. I should have done that earlier, but never mind. Oh, Savio's here. Hi. Yes, I'm a Disney princess. Yes. Yeah, I hope he's all like it. Yeah, I've decided to cosplay Cinderella. Well, I have my reasons, yes. But hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming. For those who've just came in, what we're gonna do is we're just chatting about Disney at the minute. Actually, what time is it? I don't know if I've just covered everything, but then later on we're gonna play Kingdom Hearts. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but this is why I started a bit early, because I don't know how long it's gonna take us. But I'll try not to be too late streaming, for the ones if you've just finished work and you wanna go to bed. I mean, which is fine, but I'll try not to do it too late. Which I wouldn't want you to miss out on, because I know loads of people love Kingdom Hearts in here. Most of the stories well, the thing about Disney is, yes, some of them are dark and emotional, but they try to keep it all nicey, don't they? Because that's a thing, because Pocahontas, I heard she was there was actual person, Pocahontas should actually exist, but not anymore, because it was the 18th century. And it's very different. Because, for example, if anyone's seen it, yeah, it's very emotional at the end, but I heard it's not well, yeah, I heard the real life ones more emotional. I'm probably not gonna say, in case anyone hasn't seen Pocahontas, which I recommend. That was out not the year I was born, 1995, because I'm 26 and it's the same age as me. I'm thinking, wow. Yeah, during yeah, I know that, yeah. Yeah, because she got married to John Wolfe, didn't she? It wasn't John Smith. Because, yeah, as I say, he died, sadly. Which is sad, really. But I do love the film Pocahontas. I heard that's another one that's going to be made. I'm no, I mean, did I have to? I mean, it might prove us wrong in a way. That's just how I felt. Yeah, let's see. Well, think about how I felt with Lady and the Tramp. Absolutely loved it. Well, yeah, Hunchback is very dark. I mean, yeah, some of it's kind of tense, but other than that, it's just amazing. Mulan, I loved Mulan, the remake. I still prefer the original, but I kind of liked it. I still prefer the original, to be fair. The songs are really good. I like the dragon as well. Wushu. I like the three men as well. They were funny as well. I'm glad they were in the remake, because I don't think they were in it that much as I remember, but I just remember they were in it. Yeah, you liked the Mulan remake. Yeah, as I'm saying, I liked it as well, and I like the horses. I'm glad the horse was back in it. true to the original, which I liked. Yeah. But as I said before, the only ones I didn't like for the remakes was Dumbo, Aladdin, and Alice in Wonderland. I thought they just kind of disappointed in a way. Um. Oh, that's a good song as well. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Mulan. Yes. What else? I love the live action Beauty and the Beast as well. Yeah. I've got to prefer the original because that's the one I grew up with. But yeah, they did do a good job of it, I must admit. I loved it because I got the opportunity to dress as Belle uh, for Cineworld Bolden, and I got to like have me pictures taken with everybody. But when they were seeing the film, it was just like a dream come true, and I actually felt like I was actually the character, which I was playing the character, but it was just a dream come true. Yeah, Hercules Remake. Yeah, the Russell brothers. I have faith in them because they did do a good job of the Avengers film. So yeah, I've got faith in them. Aladdin didn't Aladdin just didn't disappoint you. That's okay. I mean, it's just me personally, but and if you like it, that's okay. But again, I preferred the original because the singing and that was just fantastic. I mean, I also named me cat Raja after the tiger, but he's no longer with her now, sadly. But that's where he got his name from. What did I like about it? Um, I just didn't like. I thought the singing wasn't great. I, I I think it was like I don't know. I think it was just how it was set out. I'm not sure. There was just something, and I thought the one that played Jafar was like disappointing because I thought he was too young in a way, and I think it was just a bit bland. Like sorry, um, but it's just I think it's just how it is in a way. Um, I'm just trying to think why. Yeah, I know why I didn't like. I just didn't think it was that good. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think. I did like the Lion King remake. Again, I'd still prefer the original. Um, yeah, like with the Jafar, I thought he was too young because I personally think Jafar is one of the best villains Disney have ever like introduced, and I just didn't think he was that good. In the Tiger wasn't it that much as well? Raja. No, it's just Coke. Sadly, yeah, that's all it is. What else? I'm trying to think. Hmm, got lost for a minute. Oh yes. About the parades, I've almost forgot to mention. I do like love the parades in Disney, but yeah, I think I prefer like meeting the characters properly. But I think like just seeing them out on the floats and stuff is just great as well. I think my favourite one there is the electric parade. That is just amazing, and I'll never forget like when like we saw Pinocchio and the boy who turns into a donkey on there, and they just gave us like a lot of attention like before like they went off like if you know what I mean, and they would just like keep like waving at me like just so like until like they say like to move on, but that was a good memory to have. But I miss that parade to be fair. Um, I like the daytime ones as well. Yeah, I did mention the shows, didn't I? Well, oh, when we're like talking about like the princes being rare to meet, I almost forgot to mention. that I met Belle and the Beast in Epcot. We were lucky enough to do that one. I mean, because I've always wanted to meet the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. He's quite rare as well, but I heard in the Be Our Guest restaurant, he comes to like meet people in I think it's on the evening you're more likely to see him, but we're gonna try and aim for the evening meal. I heard it's a lot better though, because for my birthday we went to the lunch. It was good, but I think it was more cool, and I think that's where like I was ill, which I was gutted about, because I couldn't really enjoy myself like when I was like ill. But I think it's because we're in the West Wing part, and that's like the aircon. Um, but we're just gonna like try and like aim for the, I think the ballroom, because you've got an opportunity. You've got the West Wing, the ball gown, and the garden room. Can't remember the garden room in film, but never mind. We're waiting out all of them to check it out, yeah, but I think we're just gonna like try and go for the ballroom, because it's pretty. I mean, it was good itself. I mean, yeah. You never been to Disney World or Disneyland? Oh, you should go if you get like get the opportunity. Yeah. Um. You know what it is? I feel like I've pretty much covered everything in a way. What time is it? Do you guys know? I think it's, yeah. Do you guys know? All right, no problem. 8:37. Oh, no problem. Um. All right. I think I'm gonna go into the game pretty soon. But is anything else you want to talk about, or any like Disney films there you want to like say before I get ready? I mean, I might have a bit of a break, about 10 minutes, then I'll get into the game, just like to get set up, game time. All right. It'll take us quite a while to get set up. Well, not a while. It should take about 5-10 minutes to make sure everything's set up. Game time, okay. Oh, did you see the concept art for the ones? No, I didn't. Is that just new? Oh, oh, hi. How you doing? So like, I don't like recognize your name, but when you like say that name, I'm thinking, do I know that name? Hold on, I need to pay attention for this. I can't see my real hair. No. Why do you do this to me? Like when I'm streaming. I wanted it to be perfect. Oh, I know who it is now. Oh, hi. How you doing? Nice to see you here. Welcome. You know what it is? It's one of my best friends, Mum, who's on here. We knew each other since we're like 14. And Mum's seen each other since my birthday this year, I think. Yeah. And we're gonna like catch up eventually, but she's awesome. But yeah, we're just talking about Walt Disney World, because it turned 50 years old today, which is oh, thank you, which is insane. We're just talking about what our favourite Disney films are, rides, memories if you've been to Disney World. And we're gonna like head over Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, like in I would say about 10 minutes or something. I'm just gonna like set up, but I don't know what to do though for the best. Yeah, a bit of a catch up. I just thought like I would have 5 minutes like off the stream, like just to make sure everything's set up and just to get prepared, or like just end the stream straight away and go right into the game. I know, 50 years, that's like insane. I know. It's just like incredible. But I love Disney, and so that's why I wanted to take the time to do this. Because of, yeah, because we're going to try and aim for Disney, like going there in September this next year, which I think will, yeah, I know it'll happen. They're great, thanks. They're great. I just got Dom's message. Yeah, I'll have a look at it later. Thanks for sending us it. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna set up like while I'm waiting, but this is like on me dressing, like one of me drawers, you see, so this phone's on there, so I'm like kind of resting it on here. Alright then. Yeah, I think I've pretty much covered everything in a way. You know what I mean? I think I've done alright though. If I've missed anything, don't hesitate to tell us. I'm just looking. Oh yeah, I remember this. I know in Epcot there's a talking with Crush, you know, the Crush off Finding Nemo. You get to like talking, but unfortunately it's just kids get asked the questions. But I heard that's back now, but I'm not sure how they're handling it, like through the COVID. But I think like I will go back to it, but I think the last time I've done the talk with Crush is when I had a bit too much to drink in the Food and Wine Festival. That's the one that I cannot wait to go back to, because I was just in heaven, like with a food and wine drink. It's very rare I have a bit too much to drink, but I thought like I was on holiday and I was just like enjoying myself. Okay. Yeah, I think oh, I keep forgetting. The thing is, am I done or not? Like, yeah. There's a show called Mickey's Philharmonic in Magic Kingdom. It's a show, and it's so good. And I think Donald's the host. Donald's the best, by the way. And he goes round different worlds trying to like catch the hat. Like he runs into Little Mermaid, The Lion King, and I heard like in they're putting a new clip on of Coco, which I love, and I'm trying not to like look at that too much. I love Donald. Yeah, I like the originals like Minnie and Mickey and that, but I feel like Donald's my favourite out of all them, sorry. And it's just like what he did at the end, I was just crying, laughing. It's just the way he goes on, isn't it? Like, you just kind of help like laughing. Just everything he does, like if he talks, I'm just like laughing. But I like Goofy as well. I mean, to be honest, I keep forgetting about Chip and Dale. I think it's because you don't see them that much, do you? And Pluto's alright, but yeah. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything, guys. I know I'm saying it, but yeah, I've said that loads of times. But I feel like it's time to get in the game. What do you think? I personally think it is. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, that was just me moving. What I'll do is, I think I'm gonna, yeah, I'll end the stream because I don't want to repeat the last time, because I was panicking in case people were struggling to get on it. I'll end the stream and I'll have 5 minutes. Yeah, time for Kingdom Hearts. Yes, it is. Like, I'll make sure the internet's working and the sound's okay and everything. Then I'll not keep, well, yeah, just keep refreshing. I'll be quick as I can, I guess. But this is going on YouTube, me just chatting about Disney. So I'm happy how it went, and I really enjoyed the chat. Thank you, and I shall See you in 5 minutes for Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Bye! Not going off.